This video is for translating algebraic inequalities. The goal is I can rewrite a verbal sentence into a mathematical inequality. This will help me with word problems. This is a common list that represents inequalities. It is not limited to these lists. These are just the general words that you will see for greater than is obviously the greater than sign. Exceeding, above, greater than, and more than all will mean the greater than symbol. Less than, fewer than, below, the less than sign, and smaller all represent less than. For greater than or equal to, at least, no fewer than, minimum, top, no less than, and this symbol, less than or equal to, no more than, not above, does not exceed, at most, bottom, and the less than or equal to symbol. Follow these steps when trying to translate words into an inequality. First, identify the key words or phrase. If you know the list of words and the inequality they represent, this step will be easier. So it's really important to become familiar with as many of these words as possible. Circle or underline the keywords, write out the inequality, substitute in a number in order to see if it is correct. A correct inequality creates a true statement. So for example, if you wrote x less than 5 and picked a number 6, is 6 less than 5? No. It would have to be 4. 4 would have to be less than 5. So when you substitute a number in to make sure that your inequality is a true statement, it has to be valid. I'm going to use these examples, translating mathematical phrases into equations and inequalities, because this ties in what we just learned into what we're learning in this unit. So the basic thing to know about translating mathematical phrases into algebraic expressions is to first be able to turn them into an equation. So this is where writing algebraic expressions is really important. So the magic word for equation we know are equals, equals to, or simply is. So in this example, 12 less than a number, I know that when I see less than, my terms are supposed to switch. So this becomes a number minus 12 is 8. For more than, I know more than means I'm supposed to switch. So it becomes 2 times a number plus 4 is equal to 9. The sum of y and 5, I know if I see sum, I'm looking for the word and to tell me where that plus sign goes, equals 3 times y. So we're building these the exact same way, except now we're using inequalities when we see the words less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or any of the words from our chart in our notes. So some examples, 7 more than 4 times a number is less than 6, tells me I have to switch 4x and 7, and I know is less than 6 is going to be the less than sign. The sum of 3 times x and, that's where my plus sign goes, 11 is greater than or equal to 40. I'm going to use my greater than or equal to 40 symbol. 4 times the difference of a number and 5. There's my difference of a number and 5. And 4 times that difference is greater than 9. So we're still writing our expressions using those same words. It's just when we see these keywords, we have to put an inequality. However, sometimes other phrases can be used that can be potentially tricky. So this example, 9 less than a number is at least 10. You have to properly interpret the key phrase in this example, at least. It means the value has to be equal to 10 or greater than 10. Therefore, you're going to use your greater than or equal to symbol. So at least means greater than or equal to. 9 less than a number is at least 10. X minus 9 greater than or equal to 10. Another example, the sum of 2 times a number and 8, I know that's 2x plus 8, is not greater than 5. Not greater than 5 means the value has to be less than 5 or equal to 5. It cannot be bigger than 5. So the proper inequality sign is less than or equal to. Therefore, the sum of 2 times a number and 8, 2x plus 8 is not greater than 5, is going to be less than or equal to 5.